made it. We went through so much to get here. I'll tell you about that later. We're just going to run up to the room. We'll go check that out and freshen up. And then we're going to get down to the casino floor. But I do want to also add a tip, if this is new to anyone else. For MGM Gold members and up, there's free valet parking. So we never knew that. Really excited to use that on this trip. Good morning. I can't tell you how good it feels to be looking out at this view, considering what we left behind yesterday. There was just winter advisories, warnings, and absolute chaos on the roads. I would not have advised driving. And then our flight got canceled while we were halfway to the airport. So there was frantic bookings, last minute scheduling, things like that. But we got out, and I will consider us to be lucky because I heard later there were 1,000 flights that had been canceled. So just to even get on a plane and get out of there. And I am so grateful to the people that work there. That said, now that we're here, our luck did not carry into last night. We were not winners, and we don't care. We've got plenty of time to make up for that. Today, actually, this morning, we'll probably be gambling all day. And then tonight we have reservations at the Mayfair Supper Club. So just checking out our view here. This is the Salone or Salon Suite. It's a corner room at the Bellagio. And out this window we have a view of the pool, and you can look into, from the top, the conservatory. Out the other window is your strip and fountain view. And I love this room. I'm going to show you why. It's not really the room, but it's the bathroom or get ready room is what I call it. I love it. There are a few downsides to this hotel, and those are very minimal. I feel fancy while I'm here, and my teensy complaint, probably the biggest one, is getting coffee in the morning is not easy. There's this cafe that everyone goes to, and the line is so long. I've never gotten into it. I get my coffee on the casino floor, and it tastes pretty good. My only problem is that I'm in Vegas, so I have to order a few other drinks first. We get Bloody Mary, spicy Bloody Mary, mimosas. Once I've had those, I can get my coffee. Not a big deal. I absolutely love it here. You can't beat the location. It is iconic. And let me show you some of these other favorite things that I like so much. Okay, so here is your girly space. We have a tub, shower, and over here, you're getting ready space. Mirrors everywhere. So I love that you can open the door and see the back of your hair. You've got the zoom mirror. There's a sit-down bench for doing your makeup. In here, it's just a little fancy bidet. It has the automatically opening and closing seat, which I love. I love the automatic drapes. I love the automatic toilets. And yeah, the seat is heated and warm when you sit down. And you've got all your features, the air dry and whatever else goes with that. The shower has a seat, another thing that I always love. And amenities and toiletries, you have a typical monogram robe, nice. And I think there's just a few little extra touches that I really like. There's bath salt and a loofah sponge to go with the bath. And over here at the sink, they offer mouthwash and toothbrush with toothpaste and even a shaving kit, some shave cream. I think that's really nice. And your closet, pretty standard, but it's nice. And there's your safe. So let's get this day going. We're going to head downstairs. The verdict is that was amazing. We ended up stage side, which we hadn't booked this time, but if you want the stage side seating, you do have a minimum spend per person. It's about $200 per person, but remember that you are getting a show and a full meal it's totally worth it. Now, if you don't want the minimum spend, just sit in any of the other tables or booths. They have some really nice booths. There are also tables that are up closer to the glass, the windows that are directly across from the fountains. So there's really not a bad seat. Your performers and singers are always moving through the crowd. So no matter where you sit, you're going to have a good view. The food was delicious. I had a New York strip, and Dylan had a steak as well. He didn't love his as much, but you know, each piece of meat is going to be a little different. And we had drinks, dessert. I ordered the cigar, which obviously I ordered it off of the menu, but it was so believable and dark in there. I actually questioned if the cigar itself was edible or if I was supposed to eat around it, so I had to look it up. A little embarrassing, but no, it was all good. It was such a good time. It's just a whole experience, and we'll definitely be going back. I recommend anybody to go there for one fun night during their trip. Well, this is the valet pickup area we had to find this morning. This is just off to the side of your main entrance at the Bellagio, underneath the parking garage. So I have a nice little waiting space. Today we're taking the car. We're going to go off strip. First place is we want to check out Green Valley Ranch, see what that's all about. So we'll have to sign up for their rewards program. And yeah, we'll just kind of see what it looks like inside. And then we're kind of playing by ear. So it depends if we're winning or losing. But I think on the way back, we'll probably stop at Mandalay Bay because that is the farthest one to walk to. I love the South Strip walk, but that's just the farthest. So I think we'll just pop in there, maybe go downtown. We shall see what the day brings. Have some sit-down or dine-in options available, but we are stopping for a quick bite. So options looks to be Chinese. There's a burger place, and then here is your pizza. It says paninis and pasta, but they do not have paninis or pasta. Green Valley was good. We'd go back. It was clean. It was a little nicer than I expected. And just lots of machines, lots of space, not crowded at all. Right now, we're just going to drive up and down the strip a little bit, take in the lights before we head back and stop at Mandalay. Nothing to report. I will say it smelled good in there, but we were doing too well on the games. So I had a couple drinks and we're heading back to home base. Good morning. It's going to be a walking day. This is our last day here at Bellagio, so we're just going to walk around, see where we get to on foot, and we're starting here in the conservatory before it gets busy. We had so much fun at New York today, but we're back in the room. We're going into night mode, so changing into what I hope will be a lucky dress to chase some dragon bonuses, and we're going to head downstairs and play a little more. Today is moving day. We thought we'd stop downtown between destinations and just checking out the sports book here. It is not my usual thing, but if I'm going to a sports book, this is where I want to go. Today's not that day, but I want to hang out here one day. It is huge. Out with the old, in with the new. We are here at Fontainebleau for 3 nights. This, I believe they called it a platinum room. I just want to say they were absolutely amazing at check-in. Fontainebleau definitely has customer service down. So here's our view. Looks like we get a look at the Sphere. Always nice at night. And the room's pretty much just open space. Back here, the bathroom. I think it's really pretty. You've got a nice full-length mirror, though. That I love. Bathroom's pretty standard, but it's so clean. It's all just fresh and new. Nothing seems worn. And then you've got, the robes and slippers. Pretty standard stuff, but they do it well. Laying in bed and watching the planes go by. But today we're going to go down to Resorts World. We always have such a good time there. And then tonight, Gilley's at Treasure Island, because they, I think, usually have line dancing, and it's rodeo week. So that seems like it might be a place to be. Now entering my absolute favorite bathroom in Vegas. Are back in the room. There was no dancing at Gilley's tonight, but a watch party, and we ended up in the front row with a bucket of beer. So that was a good time. Tomorrow it's going to be gambling here all day. Then we'll grab the car to head down to Peppermill and Wynn. We'll see you tomorrow. Hello, Chinatown. We are checking out Fontainebleau today, heading to our next and last destination. Just grabbing a little breakfast first. So we're on our way to Tous Les Jours, a top-rated bakery here in Vegas. And then tonight, we'll just stick around at the Cosmo, enjoy the new scenery, but we will also be having dinner at China Poblano by Jose Andres. are on our way to Jason Aldean's. It's already the afternoon, so we're hopping on this glass elevator and we're gonna go get some music and drinks and food. We are grabbing the car at Valet. We're going to drive down to MGM Grand and catch a show at Brad Garrett's Comedy Club. this is it, guys. It's our last day, so we're just gonna stay in the casino. We're gonna hit all of these machines hard today.